Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Hoarder's Delight 2. And been doing a little bit off camera. Lots of little things off camera anyway. One of the things is, I got myself a dog. And a pig. And there's probably a chicken around here somewhere too. Yep. There, he's stuck on solar panels. Congrats, chicken. Maybe you can stay put. But, let's see. Other than that, that was Mystery Safari Nest that got fished up here, by the way. So, the thing. The orberry bushes, they're still chugging right along. I've actually got quite a few of these essence berry bushes, which is good because I want to make a giant essence berry farm for two reasons. One of which is the actual quest that requires orberries. The other one is there is a quest for bottles of experience, right? Bottles of enchanting, I think they're called. So, we're going to need this thing from Open Blocks, the XP Bottler, right? And probably XP Drain, Shower, depending on how fancy I want to get it. Some of these tanks. Open Blocks tanks, by the way. Pretty much has to be. And then, well, that might work with other ones, but I'll just keep it all within the same mod and guarantee it works just fine. But, you know, ore berries, and then set up a way to automatically get the experience from the ore berries, or from the essence berries, I should say, and put them where they belong. I just realized I have two RF exciters just like side by side here. Well, there's a third one right here too. They're just handy, you know, and they save a little bit of conduit here and there. Now the item fabricator, it's still just chugging right along. I have 100 stacks now of silica. So I think it is a bit safe to say that yes, there's quests everywhere that are done. That I think I have 10,000. I think I have a little closer to 64,000 actually. Oh, I can't do it from here. Which way do you face? Like, what the balls? Like, where's your face at? Drawer? There it is. Okay. Well, that's a bit fun, isn't it? Alright, well, let's see. Let's get that and that put back down, I guess. Now, am I going to have any problems getting out of here? No, I'm not. So, I'm going to submit. That was 5%. 13 or 18, sorry. Oh, I just watched a pile go into the void. 31. I mean, it's not the fastest way, but I'm really just feeling kind of lazy at the moment, which is funny because it means I have to click a lot more. But, oh man, I just watched like 3 stacks go. Man, okay, I gotta stop before it gets to that. Oh. No, I had 6,400, not 64,000. Oh, duh. Sign dirt, can't math. But I was running out of room anyway, so, well, that's some of it taken care of. Like I said, the ore berries are doing right along. They're at 21% now, which is great. This little setup here has changed like several times since last episode. What it's currently working on right now is corrupted essence, which is glowstone plus, what is it called? Oh man, it's not even sticking around long enough to see it. Vile dust, right? Yep, vile dust. It's a quick flash through and it's gone. Which you get by smelting soul sand. So basically, soul sand, furnace pulls out of here, pushes it into here. This also pulls glowstone from this condenser, crafts it, shoves it into the QDS. We're at 11%. It's not super fast. I guess probably I could speed up the furnace, but then I'd actually have to, I don't know, I have to change the augments run, I think. Let's see. I could take out redstone circuit. I never use that. Less redstone control settings to be utilized on a device. And then I could put the third tier gearbox or whatever you want to call it, augment into it and speed it up a bit more. But, you know, requires a hard machine, requires a reinforced machine, requires previous levels to be installed. Highest level augment is used. So this one has to be here, but this is the only one doing it. It's at ×4 speed, but it's taking 8 times the RF. So, but I'm not trying to get this done right this second. So, you know, 11%. I'm doing like like 1 a second or so, which is not great, but it's not horrible either. What else have I done? I don't think I've done anything else here. The bird's nest collection is still chugging right along. We're finally over halfway there. Hello, Mr. Pig. I see you over there. But, important thing. Mini hoarding is now complete. Finally got off my ass and did the skystone. So, there is a bit of a snag, though. Let's put that in there, too. I don't need raw rubber. Okay, so like skystone, you know, you can make all your wonderful presses and stuff. You use the presses to make your processors. Like so, right? Yep. Punch calculation presses, you know. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's got to be pure surface quartz, which I hate. But, oh well. Let's grab a calculation press plus that equals that, right? Which equals that when you add silicon redstone to it. And then you can use those to make things, right? Pretty easy. Except for, like, one thing. ME controller. Oops, that's an NE controller. I did not want... Dang it, I gotta go all the way back now. ME controller. There isn't one. There's no controller. Which means that without the controller, you can't do advanced ME things very well. I'm not sure why it's been turned off, but it's not accessible. So, that you can set up rudimentary systems, which I may do, but it means I'm not going to have one huge overarching ME system for everything, which is too bad. Really is too bad. So instead, I haven't looked this up yet, but I am praying to God. It's in here and it has recipe. Inventory panel. It does. Fluid tanks, some dark steel, pulsating crystals, remote awareness upgrade, which requires eyes of ender, not a problem. Boom, actually that's all real easy. And a sentient ender, which is ender resonator, plus a soul vial with a witch in it. That's going to be a little bit of fun. And then the resonator is just you chop up an enderman head. So that's going to be my storage system. It's going to be the Ender IO answer to, applied energistics. It's kind of simpler, but at the same time I can craft out of it without a problem. I don't need a controller, to dick around with. Auto crafting, and it's going to be a little different, but I can do it. It's going to be harder. I don't think I really could teach the system recipes like, here, make me a bunch, make me 64 of these. I think I just have to set up a crafter and have it stop whenever it gets to a certain point. Alright, but whatever. Store all player XP, thank you. I made an enchanter, and I put looting 3 on my ender. And you can see here, I've got a mob farm, which I forgot to slab it up just right inside to keep spiders from spawning. So this has 2 purposes. One of which is, depending on the sword I use, I'm either getting more drops, or I'm getting life essence for blood magic. Oh, there's a head. That's the whole reason I'm doing this with the ender right now, is mob heads. Which I should probably put sharpness on my ender. It'll make this go faster, it'll use less hunger, and might make the sword last a little bit longer. There we go. But I mean, I'm getting things like rib bones, which is great, zombie hearts, which is also great. A bunch of loot bags that I don't need. But, not yet anyway. Not yet. I will need them, and I need to set up the system I had last season for taking care of all of that. Oh, this is going to jam up my storehouse, isn't it? Oh well. I don't care. Alright, so arrows, bones can go away. Power 4 bow. That thing got fished up, which is kind of nice. Don't really use it ever, but you can see here I don't even have arrows on me, so yeah, that's kind of a thing. Kill the Wither, I just chased him down and smacked him to death with the Ender Sword. It really wasn't that big of a deal. Found out as long as, you keep flying straight up, chasing after the Wither, hold either left or right and back on your D-pad, he can't hit you. Granted, you do end up going pretty high in the sky with an angel ring, but all his shots go behind you into the opposite direction you're pushing on your keypad. And you stay just close enough you can smack him with your sword the whole time. So I think we ended up with like Y level 400 or something like that. But, you know, it was about the easiest wither fight I've ever had, so... let's do that. Let's see, though. What else? So this is now done. Thank God for that. There's not anything in here, like there's the Tanglers and the Exciters, okay. Darkstone got me the Magnet. Storehouse got me Storehouse and Ender Chest. Quiblet Cluster, level 3. I'm just making sure that there's not a controller hiding in here. ZPE, okay. No, the thing is I even went into creative. I'm like going, okay, well, what the hell did the recipe get changed to then, or something like that? And the block's not even accessible. Oh, here. So yeah, you can see that was in the 82 page. ME controller, right? We have conversion monitor, conduit, and dense ME conduit from Ender.io, mind you. So yeah, God, it really lags my game whenever I'm trying to use the search box in creative. There we go. So yeah, it's not there. So no ME system for me. I was a very sad panda overhearing that. But what you going to do, right? You're going to watch Pig dance on an experience obelisk for a while. And then that couldn't have been comfortable, Pig. That really could not have been comfortable. Oh, now you're stuck on solar panels. Oh, sucks for you. So what do? You work on other quests and get some of this stuff knocked out, like cocoa beans. 750, get you a piece of red matter. Sure. Easy enough. Oh, did you still not finish? Ah, you bastard. I've got you. I had it running over there. I ran out of EMC, I guess. I don't want to throw anything too big in there. How about we go with like 2 magical wood? That should finish you off. And go. Cool. So the dev nulls are going pretty quickly, actually. So I'm going to take a drink of water. Oh, look, it's done. Claim reward. So, yeah, that was pretty easy. You're still... Oh, no, actually, I timed it just about right. Cool. So the easy quest where I just, like, hook that up and just be like, here, just throw crap at it, works out pretty good. Now, the wooden gears and the wooden cranks, I'm going to have to auto-craft. Ender Lily seeds and division sigils will come from loot bags. So I haven't gotten that set up yet, so those are kind of a moot point. Pulverized obsidian. So, again, over here, instead of the furnace, I had my pulverizer, isn't it pulverizer? Feeding straight into the QDS. So, done. It was 3,200 pulverized obsidian. You get, I think, 4 per obsidian, so 800 and it was done. Get ourselves a health thing, whatever it's called. Trash cans. I just, over there, set everything up through EMC edit till it was done. Same with rope ladders, right? I could have crafted all those. I just didn't see a point. Too many auto crafters and I start worrying about the server tick rate. Now, flour. Flour was the same as obsidian. Just feed wheat into a pulverizer and feed it into a QDS and you're done, right? I mean, and it was 3,500 wheat. Not a big deal. I could have set up a wheat farm, I guess. But why whenever I have access to EMC to do all the heavy lifting for me? Pumpkin, same thing. Just throw a bunch of EMC at it until the problem just goes away. And see, I could have done some of these probably with like mob drops and stuff like that. Like, you know, name tags, empty maps, I think I probably will have to do with the mob system. But it was quicker to do it this way. So I did. And that way, whenever I actually do get my mob system up running, which is like what most of this stuff here is about, then it's more stuff can just go straight to EMC, and there's fewer steps in between, and streamlines everything. Makes it rather nice. Smooth white zone. Ooh, guess what? I dumped a bunch of EMC at it till it went away. Same with the smooth blackstone. Like Dark clear glass, though? Yeah, no, that's going to be probably... I'm going to do that. Actually, take this guy out, put an alloy smelter in. Okay, well, move this, put an alloy smelter where the crafter is, bring him over one, and then, like, pulverized charcoal and, like, sand. Or just regular glass, whatever. Oh, the pig got loose. Cool. So, yeah, that one's going to take a bit. Let's see, though. I do have some more heart canisters. There we go. I finally remember what they were called to put on. I'm already pretty damn invincible anyway. The only thing that actually got close to killing me was a slime that I was screwing around with. Slime and beginning syringes. The pink slimes are the only ones that actually blow up, as far as I can remember. The green one just got really big and really mad. I mean, huge. But I got a lot of slime balls and slime pearls out of it, which is the whole reason for doing it. Let's see. What are you? Paved stone brick. How do I make you? I can't remember. Paved stone bricks. MFR is stone slabs plus brick. Okay. So, two-step crafting recipe. Not a problem. I can do that. Gravel road. I'm going to be the same thing. You make gravel bricks first, and then you add, I think in this case, stone brick slabs. But yeah, I mean, I have to agree. It's like, this is another block I love. Yeah, the gravel road, it's very, very sexy look. No, not very sexy, but you know, it makes for really good pathways and walkways and stuff. There, a little less awkward and sexy. Good. Hoarding problem. One quest done. I got the walrus done off camera. 10,000 walrite. Gets me a monster spawner. So, let's see. Conveyor belts. Actually, I could probably set this up to be a throw EMC at it till it goes away. Carpet I can with an auto chisel, actually. Right? Because it's, yeah, that's just chiseled wool. I'm pretty sure. Snow's done. Stone brick slab is done. Dry plane sponges. That requires machine I haven't made yet, I'm pretty sure. Just in general. Sponge from open box. Nope. I would not be that lucky. Yeah, this thing doesn't have any EMC value, so it's autocraft. But it requires either wood chippings from X-Compressum or sawdust from thermal expansion. Plus slime and some factory. Some method or another of getting slime. So, to help with that, you see that box right there? That is another mob farm. That one, however, is in a slime chunk. And, alright, you dick. Thank you. I still have to light that up better over there. It is in a slime chunk. So, I can go down there. I can throw some redstone torches in there. Which, oh no, redstone still won't do it. I need an illuminator from thermal expansion. You can actually configure the light level and everything else for that. I need it to be a light level 8, which will not interfere with cursed earth, but it will keep normal hostile mobs from spawning, which means, slimes. So, or I could always just EMC up, you know, a bunch of slime balls. You know, I could do that too, right, pig? Right? Yeah. But, you know, I don't get slime pearls that way. I mean, I want some of the more, reliquary drops, which that's one of the better ones. It's useful for things like, say, lily pads of fertility. Let's see, saltpeter essence, yeah, I haven't even started on that yet. Oreberry bushes, we're at 23% now, which is awesome. The peonies, I need to find some peonies first. How do I get peonies? Can I botania these things up? Peony. Right. Peony, yes I can. If I put a rose bush in there, which I can get from lilac, sunflower, oxeye daisy, pink tulip, yellow tulip, orange tulip, red, azure bluette, allium, blue orchid, poppies. Okay, here we go. I got 2 poppies sitting right over here. It's a lot of tossing things in there, but please tell me I don't need an alchemy catalyst, though. I do. Alright, well. I guess I'll have to make an alchemy catalyst. However, let's see. Yeah, about 20 minutes into the episode so far. Ooh, I got some more spider jaws. Awesome. Like these things. Chelicerae uses. Serpent staff, no idea. But slime pearls, right? Shapeless recipe, the tomb of Alcestry, slime pearl. That's it, though. For those, that's it. But the tome of Alcahest, it's kind of fun. It's just like, oh, look, just double it. Put that in there, and we're gonna drop that and that on in there. Cool. And let's see, let's talk about future plans, right? So, definite future plan. Install RF tools. No, actually, I would love to, but I think that may break things. But I mean, I just want certain things like the timer would be great. And also like a builder, right? Because I would like to copy this design down here. I'd like to put one in the nether at a crossroads and then vein mine the hell out of that nether fortress. Because if you put it at where two pathways meet in a fortress, it'll spawn wither skeletons. Now, throw that in there, chunk load it, give it a Killer Joe with, say, an Ender with looting 3 on it. Then, yeah, you know, Bob's your uncle. You have as many skulls as you want. I'd also like to put one in the end so I could quite easily get Enderman heads better. Now, let's see. Oh, no. Teleporters, right? There is something from Draconic that kind of works as a teleport. Well, actually, it doesn't kinda. It does. I can't remember what it's called, though. I was hoping it would have a description on it that, you know, included the word teleport. Or telepo, anyway. But, in case maybe it did not. What are you? Charm and Dislocation. That would be it. So, Draconium Dust and Blaze Powder. Oh, God. Now, I could start sifting Endstone for Draconium Dust, which may not be a bad idea. Because it's either that or I set up a mining laser. Don't have a whole lot of ways to get resources out of the void, really. Let's see. Mana Void, Void Sickle, yeah. There's nothing like a Void Mine or anything like that. Unfortunately not. However, there is the Deep Dark. I think. Now, Nicolbw BW, I will be extremely annoyed with you if there's no Deep Dark, if it's just a frickin' void like the end was. But, oh well, you know, it is what it is, right? So, double compressed cobblestone, be lazy, just grab a stack at a time rather than click 9 times, you know. There's that. Thank you. You go away. You go into here. Give me a stack of those. And I'm just going to actually just get 7 of these. 1, 1, 2. Leave those 4 off to the side. Right? So those 2 are to learn. Actually, and so is that one. But, okay. I wanted to save that last one so I could search with it. Oh, I just do this, right? Bonk. Alright, give me 9 of those. Give me that one back. Crafting station. Quadruple compressed cobblestone equals quintuple. Now, just in case I screw this up, learn that. The triple compressed can go away as well now. I'm going to need some diamonds. Approximately 4. Although, you know, I could do this the risky way or I could do this the safe way. And I'm thinking maybe the safe way. I can make semi-stable nuggets using a gold nugget and a diamond, right? So if I just like say, grab a stack you, 36, 36, and there we go. Let's just use this one. Use it up, I guess. So, boom, 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 done. Semi-stable nuggets. So I don't have to worry about blowing these damn things up. Stable, unstable ingots. These ones actually stack too, which is rather nice. So quintuple compressed cobblestone, quadruple compressed. Portal to the Deep Dark. The reason I made this on camera is I want everybody to know as well if the Deep Dark is a thing or not. I'm going to shove you in right there for now. And let's go. Now, if this is a thing, I could set up an ender quarry. This is promising. This is already rather promising. Now, the thing is the world finished loading in yet? Alright, cool. Are there any ores? I'm digging into the Deep Dark without any light sources whatsoever, too. So, come on. Okay, well, there's marble, there's andesite. I'm not seeing any, like, actual ores yet. Sorry if this is... okay. Let me fly. Thank you. So there are ores, okay? There's iron anyway. Cool. May still be the best bet just to sift out endstone. Don't know. Where are you at, pig? Oh, there you are. Okay. And load in. Thank you. It's kind of weird watching the mobs like reverse explode. Alright, so cobblestone, andesite, diorite. Andesite's actually worth quite a bit of EMC. That's amazing. So I do have the inscriber, but I'm not sure I want to use it or even bother setting it up really yet. What are you though? You are a squid spawner. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Because I have a quest for squid ink. Yeah, I've got, just stuff just piling up in here. And it's not even stacking correctly, which is, I think, is the most annoying part. And, okay. It's funny, saddles actually have an EMC value without having a crafting recipe. Boom, there we go. Clean that up. Put that away. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode. I turned in a few things, kind of talked about what I'm going to do in the future. Oh, the peonies, though. These actually are really going to be easy once I get a peony. So you can set up an autonomous activator, give it 7,500 bone meal-ish, which in my case, just fill up a cache with bone meal and just throw it at it, And boom. Every time you bone meal a too high flower, I think you may have to bone meal the bottom, but if you do, it pops off and you can then pick up the extra. Excuse me. But, hello planet. So, yep, like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off now and get to work on a few other things. Well, what else to work on, though? I guess getting set up for Botania would be good. Setting up some sort of storage system would be good as well. And I guess auto-craft out a few things. And then a mob system, I kind of have a couple of small ones going right now, which this one's kind of sort of automatic. It will be until I get the ritual set up. The one down there is fully automatic. As soon as I get around to emptying the chest more often. It's kind of stalled out right now because the MFR grinder, it's got nowhere to put stuff, so it just goes, I'm done. And before I forget, is mob essence a thing? I know that, like, sludge and sewage are. Mushroom soup, sewage, sludge. Is, like, mob essence a thing, though? Not a problem. How about addiction? Concentrated cloud seed and life essence is. but mob essence doesn't look like it. And then hoarding rehab. I'm just thinking because I could void out the mob essence I'm getting. It's not a huge deal. And you just want regular Fido grow, huh? It says good luck with that? Alright. What'd you do? Regular Fido grow is something I'm going to need a lot of slag for. Oh well. Sawdust, niter, slag, or niter, slag, pulverized charcoal. And that'll get me 32 right there. You want 1,000? That's it? Oh, jeez. Really? Alright, so hook up a sawmill. Boom, problem solved. Hook up a sawmill, hook up my induction smelter thing again, which I have right here. I mean, resonant induction smelter. He's really good at making slag. About the only way he can make slag, I think, actually. But, and he can do it for, well, a little bit of RF, but other than that, for free. So, boom, done. Easy enough. But thank you for joining me, and until next time, signing out. Have fun.